It's an A-Swish back with some Madden. Let's get it. I think we're Silver 3. Anyways, we're looking for some good clips. Hopefully my defense doesn't shit the bed like yesterday. And hopefully the new update did something good.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tapped.
Oops, almost called a timeout. Okay, I don't know I don't have a direct plan for the Broncos, so we'll see how this goes.
At the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw.
How was that not an interception, bro?
Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
The bullshit's already starting.
Play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Knicks now on first and 10. Gets it down.
Bro.
Target to Sutton. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Broncos first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Knicks off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Nix. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looks destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time.
My guy got in my way.
This across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Donald off the play action. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Finds Cup once more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Walker now from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That's some room to work. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
That's out of the end zone.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll take over here, first and 10. Passing downfield, working the left. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he...
My usual strategy is not going to work here. I don't know why he didn't at least try to throw that.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Nix from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks getting back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Play action with Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Broncos first down.
And inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix.
That should have been a pick, bro.
Working the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Dobbins on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up second.
Nix now to throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Okay, good thing he threw that too far.
He's over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is on third and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Here's first and 10 from the 34. And again, it's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
Yes, sir.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders, maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
I am not trying to kick it that far.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First and goal at the 6-yard
From the red zone now. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. They are throwing it again. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. High percentage look for him here from the left half. Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
That was actually kind of a tough field goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good for a gain of 5. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go, set.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Darnold. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
That guy should have gotten that block.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He finds Smith and Jigba left side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming at it.
Yeah, he's quitting. Surprised he didn't quit earlier.
$20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Myers to kick
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Arlington.
Mute real quick. All right, let's get it.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Yeah, Billy. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's...
Oh, I thought he had that.
...be thinking points.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Start again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
That one, it was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air again. Prescott. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Fourth down. Here's Dak.
Damn it.
Taken in.
They always get the 4th down, bro.
Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Again, Prescott to the air. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal? Prescott now.
Oh, my God. Why are you standing so far back in the end zone?
Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
I don't have a good defensive strategy against the Cowboys. I don't face them enough.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. Still going, and he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. First down, right back to Williams. And we'll get forward for a couple. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Dak to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Now a second down throw for Prescott.
Really?
Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big connection from Dak to CD.
When you press triangle, they should attack the player. They should always attack the player. They shouldn't just go for the catch. They should attack the player every time. They need to change that. Or fix that in Madden 27.
But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one.
How'd he drop that shit, bro?
The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. With the Jigba left side, he's got it. And they'll work work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one. Darnold to throw again.
Really? That's it.
It is intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Don't push him forward.
And they bring him
The fuck?
inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Moving to his right. That's going to be
All right.
incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfired. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Darnold now on first and 10. In the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Darnold brings it in left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Cowboys.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 1. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of second and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have third down and potentially fourth down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
At the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Darnold to throw.
I threw that, bro.
And down he goes. They got him.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. I threw that.
A loss of 11 yards.
They never let me get the ball out.
It's third down. Third and 12.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Darnold. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
Darnold now to throw.
Oh, come on, bro.
Quickly before
That was a
the receiver
touchdown.
knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's second down.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Darnold to the air once more. That one on target to Kupp. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
For a Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Now here's 2nd and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Is good. Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cowboys 7. Jason Myers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return.
Touchdown.
Midfield. Look at him.
Just my luck, bro. Just my luck.
All the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no. Offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. To throw is Darnold. Pass is completed to Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Get this complete. It's Kupp again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and a yard. Now Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
That's a heck of a run. Right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
They go with Walker. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their
Imagine I
timeouts,
missed this.
and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Myers on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
This kick is good, and that very likely will be a game winner.
14.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left?
I'm not letting him run that shit back again.
And it's going to lead this team to a
Hell
victory.
no.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 47. A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter.
That was a good game, man. That was a tough game.
Over. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.
I just got lucky with
Finish to this one.
the possessions.
Defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
1 touchdown, 83% completion, and 211 yards. Not bad, not bad. And we're gold.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collected 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Has all left, room to run.
Well, good game,
Touchdown,
I guess. Great game.
The Eagles take a 6-0.
First play of the game. Okay. Way to go. Good job, defense. Good job. It's going to put me against them again, probably. No, it didn't.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't remember the last time I played the Cardinals. Had to have been a minute. I don't know if I've ever played the Cardinals in 26.
They go play action for Murray.
If that were me, I wouldn't have been able to get that throw off. Darnold's never done that. He always just gets sacked.
From the gun, it's Murray.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
But that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man.
Oh my gosh.
And he is out of bounds.
I want them, when I do, they need to change that. They need to change it so when you press triangle, they go for the player instead of just going for the catch. Like,
everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity.
that doesn't even make sense. Nobody in real life would do that. Just go for the catch while they're behind the guy.
You better be good on third down.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Murray going to look to do it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down. And it's third down. It's a design run for Murray.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a design runner, we're able to stop him short of the first down.
Murray going to look to do it himself.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On play action, here's Darnold. He'll locate Kupp. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's in. What a drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return is Greg Gordon. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a designed run for Murray. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14.
My QB contained should be going straight to him, right? Is he just getting blocked?
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. Murray gonna look to do it.
Oh my God, bro.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
This is so annoying.
A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. Well,
And that's what happens when you keep running with your quarterback.
Choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take
This guy's taking forever to pick plays, bro.
It's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Darnold to throw on first down. Into traffic, but taken in. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Darnold to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold.
Oh my gosh, catch the ball. At least it stopped the clock, but he should catch that, bro.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or
You're scared, go to church.
That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Why the fuck? Bro, why?
Up until that incompletion,
That was such an easy throw.
this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs.
That was the easiest throw of his life.
Ball on 1st down is a great way to do it, but now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here, or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll take it on in. Cooper, touchdown Seahawks.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Dortch now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's a design run for Murray. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for our Cardinals. First down. It's a gain of 17
So we
yards.
reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. They run with Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
The throw on first down is Garner. This one broken.
Okay, good job getting there.
Complete. The defender right there with him.
Not much I could do there.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action with Garner.
Why'd he throw it so fucking high, bro?
Receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So
Why is he throwing like that?
Give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable.
All right. That was actually right on time. Okay, that's going to be all for Madden. I'm going to switch over the 2K. Let's see where we're at rank-wise, though, real quick. Why is the processing taking so long? All right, still gold 1. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Well, I'll see you in a minute. I got to restart the stream to stream 2K, so I'll see you in a bit.